Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Millie here. Guess what? We're on day 3 of prep. It has started, it has begun. I'm going to take you guys today through something that's actually just going to help me, which is getting my shit together for prep. Like, what's my routine going to be? So I'm going to take you through my morning routine in a bit, but I'm just about to dig in to meal number 1. At the moment it's 10 to 11. I'm going to take you probably through my meal so you can see what I'm eating as a vegan.
I didn't catch that. Could you try again?
Okay, thanks Siri. Ruining my flow. As a vegan natty figure athlete. Nate's laughing behind the camera because he basically puts, say what you usually say.
Hi, I'm Millie and I'm a vegan breast augmentation, tummy tuck, figure natural online coach.
So he likes to basically put all of the things that I record YouTube content about into my name because I like to intro myself so that you guys know who the fuck you're listening to. Anyway, we've got some yogurt, Cocoa Pops, a very petty amount of Biscoff and some blueberries in here. So meal number 1. I'm not particularly hungry for it yet. Also, before I take you on the rest of my day, it was my birthday last week, and let's just say I had a fucking great last hurrah before prep started. So I'm gonna eat this meal, I'm gonna insert the montage on my birthday, and then when I come back from going to get my lashes done, because we need to get this transformed, I'm gonna take you through the rest of my day and show you what I eat and how my day's mapped out. That's crazy, isn't it? Such a nice view. Where are we?
I'm in my mum's car. Ferrari World.
Why have we come here?
Because it's your birthday again.
Again?
Again.
What does that mean?
7th time this week.
Thank you for the trip to Ferrari World. Are you ready to go on a scary roller coaster? Where are you taking me?
To the fastest roller coaster.
To the what?
Fastest roller coaster.
Where? Oh, the fastest roller coaster in the whole world? What are you roping me into? How was that?
That was good. Really good.
My heart is in my stomach. I think my heart rate's about 200 beats per minute right now. Fucking hell. It can only get better, right? So, as you guys will see, I had the freaking best time before my birthday. It was so good. We went to, obviously, Abu Dhabi, fastest roller coaster in the world. It was fucking wild. Very, very fun, but also probably wouldn't do it again. Beach clubs, seeing friends, just the complete switch off that I think I needed after the tough month that April had been personally, and then also before starting prep. So, had a fantastic time. Now I'm back. I've had my lashes done so I look a little bit more presentable. One thing that's very important to keep up during prep is trying to make yourself look as presentable as possible, because when you go to the gym twice a day and you're sweating profusely, makeup is just not usually something that happens, or at least it does if I try very hard. So I've just got back and I've just had my pre-workout meal. So this is rice, vegan mince, just cooked in chopped tomatoes, and then avocado. So in terms of the routine and how this is looking, that meal is a perfect example of how I'm still trying to perfect things a little bit. Oh, let me just mention, by the way, I sat down and I read. I'm reading whilst I ate that meal. This book, The Murders at Fleet House, I've got into reading again. I don't know what happened, but previously I just kind of like, well, as a teenager, I read all the time and I loved it to like escape reality. And I think I've just been that typical person who like starts scrolling and stuff like that. And I got that at the airport when I was taking a flight back to Belgrade. And it's very good. If you like murder mysteries, very, very good book, Lucinda Riley. But I'm actually quite enjoying it, so that's something that I want to continue. And I've definitely found reading before bed or in the evening has helped me like relax a little bit more so than just Netflixing. So something that's definitely coming into play in my bedtime routine. But let's start from the morning. So now I'm getting up around 5:30 a.m. Previously it was around like 6:30, 7. I wake up in the morning, Nath brings me a coffee. I don't actually go and have the coffee until I've weighed myself, so I'll weigh myself, and actually I will drink a litre of water before I touch the coffee, which is important to do when you need to be hydrated before going to do cardio. This morning I took my check-in photos as it's check-in day, and I have sent those over to Soph. I expect I'll probably have my check-in response from her sometime soon, as it's approaching about 11:30 in the UK. It's afternoon here in Dubai, so by now typically she sends over my response. I've literally only been on prep. This is now my 3rd day, so I'm sure that there won't be, you know, any changes, but it's just good to kind of touch base. And then I went and did my steps. So on a training day, I haven't got cardio in the morning, but it is now May and it is fucking hot in Dubai. It's very hot. It's like 30 degrees Celsius at 7 a.m, which is obviously very warm. So I don't want to be walking around all day, you know, outside because it's warm, but I do want to get outside still because it's important for my mental health and to get some fresh air. So I purposely walk to the gym that's about 20 minutes away. I will then do a big chunk of steps on the treadmill, and then I will come back, have a shower, get settled and do work. Then I'll train in the afternoon. So that's literally what I did this morning. Now, the problem that I've got, and that is with the pre-workout meal that I've just eaten, I kind of want to start training in 20 minutes. That's a big meal because I'm still on around 2,000 calories. So I need to start eating my meals earlier despite not being quite hungry for them. I'm not hungry. I'm coming out my improvement season. It's going to take a while for my, you know, hunger and appetite to be resensitized. So this is something that I need to change. I think I need to eat my first meal around 10 a.m. and then eat my pre-workout meal around 1 p.m. so that I can then basically get to the gym for around 2:30. Today I'm training upper. So what I'll probably do is I'll make my post-workout meal now, which is cream of rice, and maybe go and grab my phone and see if Sophia sent over my check-in to see what she says. Then I'll go and train, and then I'll come back and I will finish off some work for the rest of the day. So that's how routine is looking in terms of timings. We're basically doing any cardio and any steps in the morning, pretty much all done and dusted by 9 a.m. I'll come back, do a work block, and then I'll aim to train between, you know, 2 and 3:30, max an hour and a half, or catching up on some more steps. So that's the routine. It's going to stay that way. Obviously, I might have to start getting to the gym earlier when I have more steps and more cardio to do, but for now, it's working. I'm just trying to perfect the meal times. So let's go and see if Soph has sent over my check-in response. Okay, no check-in response from Soph just yet, but I have made my post-workout meal and left it to cool down, which is just some cream of rice. And I have got 25 grams of cyclic dextrin, 20 grams of EAAs and 5 grams of creatine in here. I'm off to train upper. It's going to be a pretty solid session, I think, because I do quite like this session. I actually just go downstairs, the apartment tower that we live in. It has its own gym, but that's not the one that I'm going to because it's also attached to a mall called Gate Avenue, and there's a gym called Warehouse Gym. So that one's right below me and it takes me about 5 minutes to walk to, but the one that I go to in the morning is a gym in Dubai Mall, a little bit further away, but it means I can get into more steps and walk outside. So literally just gonna head down, get a good session in. My eyelash is falling out. I'm not going to take you guys just because I'm pretty sure I need to get permission to record in there when it comes to like a camera like this, and I haven't asked them, and I just kind of want to get on with my session. I'm feeling a little bit tired. Day 3 and it's hit me already, so I'm going to go get my head down and then catch up with you guys when I'm back. Post-workout meal. We have got literally, I don't know whether you guys can see this or whether it's focused, and I'm probably spilling all the blueberries out of here, but 70 grams cream of rice. Yum. Applied nutrition, raspberry ripple flavour. And then I've also had a protein shake. So, check-in is back from coach. So I'm basically going to watch that now whilst I eat my cream of rice meal, and I shall report back with any changes. As expected, nothing to report. Soph was basically just like, okay, go on and do the do. I asked last check-in if we could start prep on Monday. So last week, Soph already told me all the protocols that I needed for the start of this week, and today's Wednesday, which is my official check-in day. So there's literally nothing to report on. It's just down to me to basically get a really good routine under my belt. And talking about routine, I need to rejig my Google Calendar. I don't know about you guys, my life is on Google Calendar. I know what I'm doing because I log on to Google Calendar in the morning. If it's not written down and in my diary, it will never fucking get done, okay? So, my Google Calendar at the moment is operating off my old routine, which is not helpful, because I was meant to do this on Sunday, but what did I do? I think I laid on a sun lounger at a beach club, and then I binged Netflix when I got home because I wanted a nice relaxing day before prep started. How not to be organised. I had a rough idea what I was going to be doing. Anyway, let me get that into Google Calendar now and show you guys what my week looks like. Okay, the new routine is, I just realised how fucking stupid I look with this pineapple on top of my head, but that's my vibes after I've got back from the gym for the second time today. I've just got my new routine laid out, and I'm feeling hella more myself for it. So honestly, if you feel overwhelmed, just fucking redo your routine. It will help. So let me show you my secrets. Okay guys, wait. Okay guys, so I realised that the camera wasn't going to pick up my screen very well. So I just thought I'm going to screen record and send or put a Loom video into my YouTube video, considering this is the way that I send check-ins to all of our team every single week. So I'm just going to take you through my trusty Google Calendar. You will see that every single morning I've got my steps or cardio mapped in. That means I treat steps as equally important as I do cardio. For now, my step target is the same all days. So if I'm not going to go do cardio in the morning, and I will do that, which is like on my rest days where I don't train in the afternoon, then I'll go get my steps done. Then obviously my training sessions are inconsistently for the same time, except for on a Thursday, just because myself and Joe and my lovely social media manager, Rach, we catch up on a Thursday afternoon. And because they are in different time zones, I have to keep that where it is. So just on a Thursday that I push my training back a little bit later. So that's pretty simple. Then in terms of like my days, in terms of how they work, I suppose that's helpful for anyone who might also be a business owner or is in charge of important things whilst on prep. I'll do my busiest days, my client check-in days on a Monday and Tuesday, as well as discovery calls. So send all client feedback on Monday and Tuesday, and then do calls with prospective new clients. You'll also see the calendar starts on a Sunday because I start the week productively most on a Sunday. So I'll do work on the business, developing the business and projects in the morning, and then I'll train. Then in the afternoon, I will have some space for anyone who would like a discovery call on the weekend. To find out more about coaching, a Wednesday I use as a buffer day, so I don't put tons of stuff on a Wednesday, which means I can record YouTube videos like these, and then you can see I catch up on admin. I'll maybe do some work on marketing, whatever I feel that is kind of mapped out to be. I'll train, and then I will send my video content to Harry, who will be editing this video. And Thursday is a super busy day, full of client catch-up calls with my team, a call that teaches me how to be a better coach. Friday is my off day, so I take it as a rest day, and I don't really do any work because we should all have at least one fucking day off, even as business owners, except for maybe when you're building the business at the very start. I don't think I had a day off in about a year. And then on a Saturday, if I feel that I want to, I will map out some content and I'll record some content, but I tend to batch record content for like the month in advance. Otherwise, I'll kind of keep Saturday as pretty much a free day unless someone books in for a discovery call. I hope that gives you guys a nice picture in terms of how I fit things in. Because I do so many steps in the morning, I don't chunk my step throughout the day, but that might be something that I do if my steps get crazy high. And you can see I eat my meals at the same time. Meal 1, 10 a.m. Well, this is what it's going to be moving forwards. Meal 2, 12:30. Meal 3 is going to be 6 p.m. And then meal 4, 8:30 p.m. And then I am in bed by 9:30. So that is it. Hope you guys found that helpful. And that's all she wrote, folks. So that is my first video on prep. Albeit only 3 days into it, just doing this video has helped me obviously map everything out a little bit more closely, and I hope that you guys have found it valuable when it comes to making sure that it gives you a little bit of insight in terms of where you should be really conscious of certain things, such as meal timings, training timings, making sure that they all actually work for digestion, fitting in everything that you need to do, etc. So I hope that you guys have enjoyed. Please drop it a like. You know, I'm gonna be honest and say that the likes have been a bit shit recently, and I'd really like us to be getting like 100+ likes per video at this point. So please drop the video a like, because it just really motivates me and spurs me on to keep creating content. Okay, as you can tell, it's the end of the day. It's also getting quite dark, so I'm going to upload these files for Harry to edit and turn into a beautiful YouTube video. And I'm going to catch you guys in the next one. So there will be 4 days of eating, more physique updates, training sessions, all of that good stuff. If there's anything that you want to see, please comment below. Really appreciate you guys for watching and supporting as always. Sending love, and catch up with you in the next one.